we are live on Masti AVI right now. हमारा चल रहा है cooking show which is called Cooking Comes Alive, the only show of its kind across Southeast Asia जहाँ पर रेडियो स्टूडियो से लाइव हम किचन के अंदर घुसते हैं और लाइव खाना बनाते हैं।
पहले अगर आपका स्वागत करता हूँ सिंगापुर रेडियो मस्ती 24/7 लाइव की वो महफिल जिसे आप थ्रोबैक थर्सडे कहते हैं।
रेडियो मस्ती 24/7 पर आप हमें दिल की आंखों से देखते हैं, लेकिन मस्ती एवीआई पर हम भी आपको देखते हैं और छेड़ते हैं। Best of audio and visual entertainment. Games, star interviews, contests, full on Masti.
Masti AVI.
Masti AVI. Masti AVI. Masti AVI. Follow us on Radio Masti 24/7 Live Singapore Facebook page and watch all shows on Masti AVI tab on our app Radio Masti 24/7. Masti AVI, meaningful entertainment at your fingertips. Brought to you exclusively by Radio Masti 24/7.
That is right. A very warm welcome and a good evening. Masti Media Network के Masti AVI platform पर आप सभी का स्वागत है. Yes, and we are here again, and that's what we have been talking about for such a long time, and we are so excited. So we thought that why not come and share our excitement with you. That is correct. Montage of Singapore. We started with season 1 and now it's time for season 2. Can you believe that? We cannot. That is for sure. Now, when we talk about Singapore, we talk about it's a beacon of progress, innovation, diversity. When we started our journey, Montage of Singapore, and this I'm talking about when we were planning season 1, the idea was to celebrate not only the rich tapestry of cultures and that make up this dynamic nation, but also the spirit of collaboration and growth that actually defines us. Season 1, where we had this one-on-one heartfelt conversation, and towards the end of each episode, we took away some priceless memories and learnings as well. Then we promised that we will be back and with season 2. And well, we are exactly 2 days away from 15th of April. Yes, that's the date jab hum aayenge with all our 6 amazing episodes of Montage of Singapore season 2. It will start airing on our audiovisual platform, which is right here, Masti AVI. And of course, we are excited, delighted, and can't wait. But before all of those things happen, it is said that if you have the understanding of what went behind, the story makes a lot of sense. So today, that's what we are going to do. इसीलिए हम यहाँ पर आज मिलने आए हैं. Come with me and let me take you behind the scenes of Montage of Singapore season 2. Were there hurdles? Yes. Was there chaos? Yes. Was there amazing content brewing? Of course, yes. I want to get someone here, okay, with me now, whom I can actually say Montage of Singapore is her baby. She's as possessive, as protective, super proud as a mother would be. Please welcome founder of Masti Media Network, curator of Montage of Singapore series season 1 and 2, my boss, supremely talented, extremely gorgeous, Miss Renuka Arora Bhagat. Hello, welcome.
Hello. Ansra, that's exactly the music that has been playing on my mind. I think I wake up in the middle of the night with that music. And the moment I wake up in the morning, the same music playing. I can think of no other music. Good evening, everybody.
And I think it's with each one of us, like the whole team is humming this tune like 24/7. It's kind of a stuck track record in our minds as of now, but for all the good reasons, because I think blood, sweat, tears, I can actually say everything has gone into this.
Tell me about it. Yeah, totally. You've seen it. You've been there. You lost weight those 3 days when you were shooting.
I agree on that. But Renuka, here I am. We are today, and today it's a very different kind of platform, and it's a very different kind of conversation for which we are here. Renuka, tell me something about this. That where did this whole idea of, I know it, but I want you to share with everybody, like Montage of Singapore, like as a whole, as an idea, what were you thinking? Like, how did you come up with this thing that kuch aisa karna chahiye, which talks about integration, which talks about Singapore, which
To
really
be
it is.
honest, Andra, thanks for that question. To be honest, I think Montage of Singapore is not something which was brewing in my mind forever. But hi, Biren. But I think it's a concept. It's a concept that we see around us. When we first established as a minority media organization or a platform, we really believed that we have a role to play in Singapore, and the role is that different minorities and different communities that are here, it's important to make sure that they come together and form one nation, as we say, right? So
Right.
initially we really thought that everything is great in Singapore, there's no need for any sort of integration talks or anything. But then slowly, when COVID happened specifically, we realized that different communities are actually pretty much living in silos, and it was so important for us to remind them that, guys, we are all one. And Singapore started as, a land of immigrants, and
True.
slowly and steadily sort of built up to where we are today. So the place has changed, evolved, but the basics of that is absolutely the same, right? Which is integration and being together as communities. So yeah, Montage of Singapore is the same concept. Just believe in bringing communities together right from day one until today. The only difference is that we've started talking things very, very openly and providing a platform to everybody out there, so that they can express themselves as well.
That is so very true. And I also know for the fact that Montage of Singapore season one came like this, but season two, was it really planned from season one? I would say no.
Actually, I would say that it's been an amalgamation of several parties who have brought this together. So it was basically just us initially at Masti Media Network, who proposed to the MCCFI, the Ministry of Culture, Community and Youth, and the National Integration Council. We sort of suggested this whole idea of Montage of Singapore, 13 episodes, season one-on-one conversations. And then when we went back to them, they said, you know what, guys, you can do much better than this. I mean, it was already showcased as a show of international standards, according to
Yeah.
them. But then they said, come on, let's do better. So, lesser budget, bigger work, and definitely it has come up to be a better product. So, we're quite proud of ourselves. All I'm worried about is the next time I go, they'll say, even lesser budget, even bigger work. I'm going
Because
to run away.
that's because you can do it. You did it once, so obviously people kind of expect that kind of a good, very good quality product in there. It's everybody's dream. You make it true, and that happens.
Oh,
But
no.
let's get on and let's go to the sets of Montage of Singapore season two. So let me tell you, because I have been a part of both the seasons.
Yes.
Season one, okay. Season two, I was okay because so many elements added. I mean, from one-on-one conversation, as I was just mentioning, it went on to a panel discussion. There are many people who are coordinating. There's a studio. There is lights. There's so many things happening. Did you love the chaos? Tell me you did.
Absolutely. I think when the chaos is happening, there is something about it. You totally feel it running through your veins. And then when it's over, you suddenly get those withdrawal symptoms. And then when the chaos comes back in your life, especially with season two, where we had to, edit and kind of go to the editing board and sort of think of how the show can look even better, coming up with new ideas and whatnot. And that's when I thought that, guys, this is so stressful. But when I see the final product, and everyone's going to see it very soon, the trailer of our episode one, I think that's when you suddenly feel so proud of yourself, for having accomplished something which you've put your heart and soul and blood and sweat and everything into. And then suddenly you see it was all worth it.
Absolutely. So out of all, so there are 6 episodes, and it's going to air 15th April onwards on Masti
Yeah.
AVI 6 p.m. onwards.
Yes.
Out of all these 6 episodes, it's like, as I told you, you're the mother of this montage of Singapore. Which baby is your favorite? Tell me, which episode you really enjoyed, and you kind of, yeah, you maybe you want to give a little teaser to everyone that make sure you watch this one.
I think each one of these has something special. I'm going to answer because you say a mother. I'm going to answer like a mother. If I ask my mama,
One favorite baby you have to tell.
who is your favorite child? The mothers always come up with, you know what, even but they never say one, right? So I think each episode again has its own special stuff. You should definitely not let go. But I will always say this: the episode that I hosted, I think that would be my personal favorite. It should be my favorite, but I hosted two of them, and I think both are amazing. And also, another thing is we introduced a new host this time. Meg has hosted one episode only, and then of course there is two others that have been hosted by Channel News Asia host as well. So each one of us has brought this essence, from a different perspective, and I think each one is beautiful. But my favorite is the end of every episode where we have these creative art forms on and those art forms are so amazing. Like we have our Malay singer Nas performing in Malay and in Hindi, and then we have my a Chinese guy who is actually playing the tabla. I think that is totally amazing. In fact, I mean, I have no words for that part of it, which has come out beautiful. And it's going to be different. Yeah.
I think each one of you should actually wait for this particular segment, which will be there, because it's
Yes.
very unique, something you have not seen before, and it's beautiful. Like, it's the true essence and the true meaning of integration, what it is all about. And trust me when I tell you that you will feel a little bit of warm over here, and you will say, yes, we are proud to be a part of Singapore and this community. Beautiful place.
Absolutely. I think, Antra, at this point, I just want to say that I'm particularly proud of giving back to Singapore, along with our team. The whole team that we have. Of course, particularly proud of giving this show back to Singapore, where we have beautifully discussed and talked on a panel. Topics like volunteering, like the different cultures that exist, the corporate tapestry where diversity and inclusivity and equity become so important. We've talked about the youth, and we have also talked about the contribution, especially of Indian expats in Singapore. And I think all these have brought out such beautiful topics, and our panelists have been absolutely amazing. And then, of course, we evolved all that into an on ground event. So when we launched the teaser yesterday, it was
Wow.
truly appreciated.
I was just coming to that. And it was an amazing event. Like, because I have been out, so I have been listening and hearing from people that they have not seen a flawless event like that before.
Yeah, I heard about that as well. So, Lalita, hello, darling. I'm back for my show soon because
Give us
I'm now getting
a
done with
little glimpse of what happened yesterday.
what
to our
happened
audience.
yesterday. What happened yesterday?
What happened?
That's right.
So we called a lot of people, but what we did there was actually, and again, it was actually integration in one
Yes,
group.
absolutely. We did. So basically, the invitees were all the panelists of season 1 and season 2. So it was beautiful to see them integrate. In fact, many of them sort of before they left said that we loved the quality of the people who have really curated these two seasons, their thoughts, and they come from different backgrounds, which was so beautiful. We had the Chinese, we had the Malays, we had the Indian locals and the expats, everybody there. And it was just beautiful to see them all, participate and also talk to each one of us and amongst themselves. So beautiful the way it was, and I think the what we wanted to achieve, we have pretty much achieved that. But it would have not been possible without some very valued partners who have who decided not to be there yesterday. Yes, I'm going to rub that in because that's what they have been saying all this while. But I'm sure he has his own answer. But I would say that he's my most valued partner in this whole journey. And without him, I don't think season 2 would have been possible. Season 1 would have been possible, but I still had him there.
Okay, now that we have the first question already ready for our next guest, let me tell you that personally, I think the next guest I'm going to call, the pictures which in yesterday's event, they were brilliant, and if they want to take a look at it, then they will have to keep following our pages like Montage of Singapore and Radio Masti 24/7 to make sure that what I'm talking about, they are amazing, beautiful pictures that was clicked by 9 studios. And Renuka, I think there is a 199-year-old history why in season 2 as well we have 9 studios.
Oh my God, yes. There are 1,000 reasons and 199 years behind having 9 studios as our partner. So let's get the man of this moment on the screen and let's ask him what's his story about. Yeah.
Yes, let's get him. Hello and welcome. We have our Nines from Nines.
Hello.
Who is?
I think Antra, you and I have one beautiful thing to do when Renuka is around. Can you hear us? Can you hear me?
Yes. We can.
Okay, so we have got one beautiful thing. Namaskar, Mataji.
That is true. So
yeah,
now
we didn't do that.
Here begins the chaos which we were talking about.
Yes.
The 3 of us on the sets, and it all began with if Renuka allows us, we can share that moment.
That one solid picture.
Yes. So we had that one picture which we clicked on day 1 early in the morning, and we actually framed it and kept it in the studio sets, and we asked everybody to come and do first Jai Mata Di and then only go for
Exactly. She was the Kul Devi for Montage of Singapore.
Kul Devi. Oh my God.
Vinod, we were just talking about this 199 years old history. Why?
Yes.
Why Vinod Rai Sharma from 9 Studios is here in Singapore also, and is here from season 1 to season 2 as well. Why don't you tell everybody about that?
Well, season one was totally about the live broadcast and all that stuff. Season 2 was one step further. We had to conceptualize, and I think very few people will get it. But Renuka and I started talking about 4 or 5 months way ahead in time, and we used to dabble the ideas and discuss sets, ideas, colors, themes, you name it. It just never ended. I mean, if we had our way, we would do it. We would do it more.
January, man, we got this contract in January, so we started talking about it way then.
Way before.
What 4 to 5 months? Yeah, this is such a different one.
Oh no! Now it's different. I'm talking about. Yeah. There we go again. The chaos starts. No, but true enough. September, you were right. September was when we started. Yeah. September onwards, we started talking about it. The whole idea. But yeah, it took that many months for us to come up to this, and I think it's paid its dues.
Absolutely. I've lost hair. Yes.
I've got more white hair now.
White hair.
At least you have hair.
I won't complain about that. So yeah, so that's how it started, like 5-6 months before, and today. I mean, so now it's about almost 10 months if you think about it. Almost 10 months. Yeah, it's been a long time.
It's about time baby needs to get delivered.
10 months.
Oh yes. Overdue, baby. Overdue, baby. Yes.
But Vinod, like from like season one was, I'm sure the season two was more fun for you because there were more elements added to it
Exactly.
from
It
your
was
point of view.
well. I mean, it's like you've mentioned the word chaos, right? So everything was in its own form of a chaos. But I think chaos has a lot of meaning to it. It's not the negative side, but there was chaos in figuring out what we wanted, how we wanted to do things. I mean, we could disagree on something that we both wanted it to be right. So that was a good chaos. So
So
at
for
the end of the day, oh,
example,
there you go.
yeah, yeah. This was like most of the time the serious modes between the two, and this was creative chaos I'm talking about. Like both
Yes.
of, so we have two different perspectives, and both are coming strongly at each other, and we are like
Yes.
pani piyo, aap thoda khana kha lo, we were like that on the sets. Aap thoda pani piyo, aap thoda khana kha lo. Just calm down. Just let's rethink this, and we can do it. That's what our role was basically.
Basically, Renuka was like, "It's my baby. We have to do this. We have to do that, right?" So, okay, okay, let's do it.
Because
But yeah,
the
I know. I
mother's
think.
going to go through the pain, right? Eventually, the dad's going to just go away. So,
Oh boy, you just got one new line in the joke now. Kul Devi has said it.
Absolutely, absolutely. Where Kul Devi was actually sitting down like this
Exactly.
all the time, and
Yes.
and she was like, "I am watching you, okay? I am right here watching
Don't
you."
she? Don't she have a picture of the cap itself, the front of the cap? That was my joke those days.
Antra, to be honest, yesterday at the launch of the teaser, right?
Yeah.
Narendra, who is the host for episode 5, you know what he said on stage? He says
What?
Rishika and her team would not let us go till they had their 100%. I don't
Yes.
know whether that was a compliment or it was actually a complaint. I have no idea. But, this is what he said on stage yesterday.
I'll
Yeah.
take it as a compliment, which means that we did our job right.
I guess so. But we also raised
Yeah.
expectations in the same breath.
There's always going to be expectations, but it's always good. It's all right. We keep working towards it.
That
We
is
keep
true.
working towards it. Yeah.
But what would have, like, what was your favorite fun moment? Let's talk about that. Like, you really
My
had
favorite,
a fun moment.
my favorite fun moments were like actually because when you're behind the camera and you're listening into the audio phone, you hear more than just words. Sometimes you hear quirky things that happens, some sounds. I'm just trying to keep it numb. You hear things and then you hear whispers and then you hear certain dialogues being said and then you just start giggling. So I had those quirky moments that I used to hear when the lav mic was on and then I could hear what's going on and I used to laugh about it. And sometimes people will forget, and then those are quirky moments, unlike what you see on the stage.
Well, he's not saying it, but he's had a
I'm
very
shy to say
funny
it.
moment. He's shy to say it. I'll tell you exactly. Oh, hi, Kruti. Thank you so much for being there yesterday. But Andra, you have to hear this. So, and guys, whoever's watching, you guys have to hear it. So, when this guy was editing, okay, recently, one of the episodes, during the editing, he heard this weird sound, all right?
Okay.
And this was one of the panelists
Let's
farting.
not name it. Let's not.
Not farting, okay? And now the thing is that when you're editing and now there's a fart sound in the background, how are you going to make sure that you keep that important message? And then, because you are recording, the person who sort of shifts the bum a little bit, you know very well that that's the
Yeah.
fart, okay? So he knows. He's not telling me, but I don't want to know also. He knows, okay? That's the thing. You can't hide your problem from a doctor, right?
So now we know what he means when he's saying that I can hear like every single thing. So
Literally everything. Literally everything.
Exactly. So now he has to keep the line but take away the fart. So that's why we need his expertise, because when we broadcast the very serious national integration show called Montage of Singapore, we should not be hearing unnecessary sounds.
Yeah.
So,
So, I mean, let's put it this way: it's now good for the audience to go and see which episode has it. I would like to know. I would like to know who can figure it
what's
out.
the quiz? You guys win $500, and I announce it right away. $500 for finding the fart. Okay, so
Yeah.
get as many people to watch every episode, because if you find the
Yeah.
fart, you point out, then you get
You get the
$500.
$500, huh? Good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. So
Yeah,
let
that's a
me
good
give
one.
a quick glimpse to everyone. Let's go to the sets behind the seats.
But one moment,
Yes.
Anshu, before we do that, I really want to thank Suchi. Suchi was as a key opinion leader. She was at yesterday's launch, and I tell you, she's even going for the 500 challenge.
Wow. See, let's get on that. Okay, let's do 50-50 on that. Even I want to find it.
Yeah, but you have to find the fart. If two people find it, you guys get 500.
Yeah, that's okay.
Answer, you betted on the wrong horse. You betted on the wrong horse. I know where the fart is.
You never know my ways, Shuchi. You trust me. Yeah? We'll find it out.
Suchi was just talking about that. The key opinion leaders were fantastic. Today they've been posting stories, Instagram, as well as reels, and it's just amazing to see the word go out. They've been tagging us on Montage of Singapore, and of course on our, on my personal handle as well. And I've been trying to, feel really good about it. Oh my God, the pressure is building. 15th of April, they're saying, watch everyone, and Vinod.
Yes.
I think we all are doing like this.
It's always when it's closer to the date, you start getting stressed out.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So where were you taking us, Santra?
Yes, I was taking everybody to the sets of Montage of Singapore, and this was day one.
It's titled Hands Together. Hands Together, Singapore's Volunteering Spirit, right? Okay.
Volunteering spirit. Yeah, yeah.
That's what it is, right? Hands Together, Singapore's Volunteering Spirit.
Even I forgot.
It's okay. Yeah, one more, yeah?
Yeah, keep going. I thought of them all.
Welcome to Montage of Singapore.
One is checking the pronunciations, other one is with the glass vase checking the aesthetics. Vinod was there with the camera, then he thought that no, that is not looking well, and then he started changing, no, this has to go here. And Shrey was like, what's happening around me? And then he's again focusing himself. And this all was happening at the same time. Like, talk about chaos.
Hi, Ishan.
Thank you, Ishan. How are you?
So, Antra, before we move on, I just want to go back to the story of the 199 years, man. This partnership may not last that long, but definitely, man,
I have a specific, like, I want to know, Vinod, with the history, yes, but with the history now, this Montage of Singapore season 2, you have heard it all, you have seen it all. You think you can associate with it today, with that history?
I mean, I can simply say that my family has been seeing it for 199 years. And we've seen a version of Montage of Singapore since 1825, when my first great grandfather came, and honestly speaking, I wouldn't have figured out this 199 years except for the fact that I had to check my family tree with my mom, and I discovered that it wasn't 1925, it was 1825. So I was under the pura ek saal maine ghuma diya. And then so I've seen through my family and their stories how this country has changed. It's changed from that island that they talk about that was like a fishing village to literally what it is. And I mean, how many of you would have known that Little India was nothing but dirt track? And we've heard that, I've seen that through them. So yeah, 199 years, Montage of Singapore, maybe, yeah, why not?
Wow. Let's see.
Yeah.
In fact, yesterday, another beautiful thing that was stated at the event, the launch of the teaser, was that, while other countries call it acceptance, let's accept immigrants, let's accept them as a part of our lives, right? Singapore calls it let's integrate. That makes a big difference. Acceptance is kind of sounding forceful, and integration is sounding like a two-way street. So this was beautifully stated yesterday, and also that we should, as a property, Montage of Singapore is such a beautiful concept that we should be showcasing it to the rest of the region and the countries, to show exactly how we are so openly talking about the various challenges. We are talking about what we face, and we are happy to listen to each other's point of view, so that we can actually work towards building the nation. So I think it was some beautiful thoughts that was stated yesterday, and I totally feel very proud that as a team we've been able to deliver this.
Can I add to that? Can I add
Yes.
to that, if you don't mind? I
Yes.
personally feel that every Singaporean or expatriate eventually becomes a Singaporean, was always a migrant and will always be a migrant.
Exactly.
And to blend into the melting pot is important. And I think that's what we've been trying to achieve with Montage of Singapore.
Yes, that is true. So well, let's go for it. The trailer for episode 1, which everybody's going to watch on 15th
Wow.
April, and from 15th of April to 20th of April, every day at 6 p.m. Singapore time, guys. Please tune in. Please live. You must watch it live so that you can put your comments and everything in, and we can, flash them through to everybody else. And of course, we want feedback, we want complaints, we want thoughts, we want good and bad, everything, so that we can compile everything, and together, we can sort of move ahead. So that is the whole idea. Please support us. Thank you, Ishan.
Absolutely, I have literally got goosebumps right now. It's just a full sleeve. You cannot see, but it's a very special moment. And let's officially launch the trailer of episode 1 of Montage of Singapore,
Go for it.
season 2.
Foreigners that didn't came in to take your job. They came in with experience, vast experience that we can learn from them.
From the size of the smile on her face. The year-to-year smiles, you can see it's because it actually has, it's a reality now. Like, it's just there. I mean, oh
It's
my
official.
God. It's official. Wow, this is so amazing. Like, Talia, of course. Talia hi Talia, Talia hi Talia. And
Guys, you have to watch, okay? Sapna ji, Kirti, Rahul, you guys really have to watch. I'm looking forward to feedback. Negative feedback for Vinod, positive for me.
It's
Mother
maybe.
is not ready to take any kind of negative feedback.
Why not?
but
Of course, we will get there.
Of course, Vinod will get the negative feedback. And Ishan, of course.
I doubt. Ishan will play diplomacy here. He'll say no.
I know, totally.
Yeah.
we want to tell everybody that after of all of these days and everything, we had two very cute moments as well of what happened towards the end of the shoot.
Oh my
Vinod, shall we show them what was the condition of Renuka and another team member of
Yes.
ours.
Let's do it. I know what it is coming up now.
You have to see. I promise you, I will give you the behind the scene, and I am live
I
online
already know
only.
it.
That job
I figured it
also
out.
because my boss is right here. So, the first one is like it's oh, and this was clicked like it was totally random. She has no idea I clicked this.
Does she know about this one?
No.
I
She
no,
has
later on she did.
She's gonna
Later
hold
on-
you for data privacy and inclusion. I'm
No,
telling
no,
you,
no.
this
So
is
later
inclusion,
on,
not inclusion.
Wait till you see the next one.
Yeah. The next one, okay. Precious. Absolutely precious.
I looked at this and I said, "Chalo, at least I have some style in sleeping, man. What if I was sleeping with like cold it would have been so bad, seriously."
But it was so much of fun. I still have the picture which was used to do Jai Mata Di, but she wouldn't allow me to put that up.
Oh no, that's the best.
That's the best picture that was.
I mean, look on the bright side. We basically used to come to studio, and you see you, Mataji Pranam, Sherawali Mata Teri Sada Hi Jai. All these words used to come out, right, Antra?
Absolutely. Like we literally did that. We literally did.
Exactly.
It pepped her up as well.
Dude,
Trust
I
me.
used to do it even during editing. During editing, once in a while, I'll just throw it in. It's like, there you go.
Okay, let's not go there. There's one fun moment as well, which I captured.
She's acting.
Even this happened.
That's great.
Finally,
We were
you
like,
throw
finally.
two enemies you throw on an island. Finally, they'll become friends, no? Because
This was on the last. This was on the last
This
day
was
in
the
the
last
studio.
one.
We were basically happy. It's done. It's coming to an end. Done.
yeah, because
Oh,
we didn't
boy.
know that episode 6 on ground is yet to be short.
We forgot about it. We completely forgot about it.
But I also have a beautiful picture from yesterday, Renuka. I think we have to see that one.
Please share. Oh yes, of course. Oh, when this man didn't turn up. Yeah, of course.
I had to start with that question. Vinod, the nation wants to know.
Well, I can only
What?
say one thing. I doubt I would have kept my eyes open if I ended up there. I was that tired. I was exhausted.
Yeah, but
Yeah, it was
after,
the last days of the edits.
and
Yeah.
I think Andra, before we close this conversation, I think there's one thing that I do have to say, and it's a little bit of an emotional statement. So please, guys, don't make fun of me. I think it's been just a beautiful journey. Started from the point that I thought, oh, it's so easy. Then I got into it. I speak for myself. Got into it, and I said, oh my God, what have I committed to? And then we found, the challenges that we had. 8 hours before the shoot, we had the backdrop problem, and this man actually he stayed awake all night, which is not new for him, but I mean that night. And I had told him 1 week before that, listen, Vinod, you have to be well rested when we start this, okay? Because I don't want you tired. And then this guy, he was up all night. His engineering brain at it. We had a big issue. We had a curve, a frame.
Two curves
and
and a center.
yeah, and we had a straight backdrop. So there was no way that it was going to fit, And this guy with his, let's cut the frame, let's do this, let's do that, nothing. And it was Chinese New Year time, right? So nobody was working. So this man with a tailor, with a frame, with a cutter, with I don't know what all he did. I don't even want to get into it. But he made sure that things were up there in the most professional and possible manner, And then, of course, since then, I can tell you that he has put his hand into everything. Like, when we partner with an event, we go all out. If it doesn't sell, we said, forget the contract. We're going to make sure that your tickets are sold and you don't lose your face, right? We've done that with so many people. And this man was standing by my side. he made sure that I did not fall. He made sure that he went out of his way to support me. And I tell you, he is one guy who does not count the number of hours. He's a partner. He's definitely a partner, and that's something that I totally value. And I'm saying it on the show because I totally believe that. So thank
I
you so much.
appreciate it. I appreciate it, but I would like to add that it's not just me alone. I could have not done a lot of things alone, but it was the entire team that was affiliated with us, and everybody had a part to play. So let's acknowledge that too. Yes, I couldn't have done everything alone.
Hi,
No
hi.
way.
Hi, hi. अच्छा चलो जाने दो अब बाय बाय.
Yes, thank you. बहुत हो गया एक दिन के लिए.
And from Monday, guys, see you on the sets of Montage of Singapore. 3 cheers for Vinod Paji. Hip hip hooray, hip hip hooray. मेरे लिए
Thank
भी
you,
थोड़ा-
Rahul. Thank you.
Cheers. I think cheers for Renuka
Everybody.
to have actually thought about
For
conceptualizing and just taking it forward. See, it all starts with an idea, and हम रेडियो पे अक्सर बोलते हैं कि जब बात करोगे तभी तो बात आगे बढ़ेगी, and that's what was important. So we applied that, and visually we wanted.
Yes.
Oh my god!
Nas, you gotta watch the way you've turned out, man. You look like a superstar, Nas. You have to watch
Exactly.
that episode. Vinod has made you look amazing. So watch Nas sing beautifully in Malay and then transition into a
Yes.
Hindi song so beautifully that you captured hearts yesterday at the launch of the teaser, I can tell you. But guys, nothing could have been possible without the panelists. They have been amazing, selfless, been there on time, given their best. And of course, our partners. It's People's Association that we've got this time, from the Katong Community Center, the Harmony Circle. We've had Cinda. I want to personally thank the CEO, Anbu, who was so amazing on the sets. Of course, we have the Singapore Kindness Movement. That's Dr. William Wong. One who was so amazing and so with a very straight face. Oh my God, he scared me. Ray of Hope, Alicia, has been totally out of this world. And of course, there's Art of Living. There is Acres. At the same time, we've got Republic Polytechnic and Andrew Wong, who was there yesterday at the event. Oh my God, he was so amazing. And he was taking videos of everyone. Really happy about Republic Polytechnic students being there as well. And of course, We Look Up AI, they have been so beautiful. Thai Singapore, they've got an episode almost dedicated, with the Thai representatives, and they have done so much justice. And you guys got to watch, the challenges that Indian expats face in Singapore and the way they have brought it together to say, guys, we and you are one. Beautifully done. Must watch.
Must watch. Before we say our bye-byes, Vinod, any last words before we say bye?
Stay united. Stay united. That's all I can say. Stay united. And enjoy the show.
That is correct. So, then 15th of April it is. Make sure you watch it 6 p.m. onwards. Masti AVI platform. Absolutely, Lalita. Make sure you watch it, and everybody who is watching us right now, spread the word. Make sure when you watch it, you share it across. You comment there. Your opinion as well. What you think about it. And as Renuka mentioned, complain also, but only to Renuka without mentioning us.
Oh,
Thank you.
wait, we got to close it with the same opening.
Which is
Kuldevi.
I am not taking the risk of my mockery. Okay, there are a few more, a lot of future months coming, and my paycheck also has to come. I am not doing it without permission. I assure you.
And for the audience, you were the one who started it, so yeah.
Yeah. So you have to ask her. We will hand it over to her, the picture, and you can ask her, please freely.
Yeah.
Please show us that picture that we really worshipped every day before starting the show. Montage of Singapore.
Okay, after the 20th, no problem.
After the 20th, done.
No panga. Let the things happen after 20th. You can post that, on our Facebook page anywhere. That'll be fine. 20th.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.
Thank you,
ladies.
Thank you, Renuka, for your
Thank you,
time
everyone.
this evening. Renuka, if I may say so, that like we are truly blessed, we are truly proud to be a part of Montage of Singapore series as the team. And on behalf of the team, we are really, really looking forward to it and very, very excited. And we hope that the dialogue we really wanted to start, it really starts from here. That
That is
goes a
absolutely
long way ahead.
It does. Thank you so much. So,
Well
Masti ke
said.
saath, Montage of Singapore. Dekho. Everybody, all right? Everybody. And let us know what
Should
you
we
think.
should we play the trailer one more time
Absolutely. Go for it.
and wrap it up on
Yes.
that note?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's go for it.
Foreigners that came in didn't came in to take your job. They came in with experience, vast experience that we can learn from them.